Yes, Annette, is it Annette?
Yeah.
She flew through those lists. I'm like, whew, I can't write that fast, woman.
Oh, it'll be out tomorrow. So wait. Okay, I just started recording, so nobody swear. No, just kidding. Okay, I'm going to start sharing my screens here, and thanks everybody for coming on. Where am I going to put you guys? Over here. Okay, so did anybody, I actually printed this whole thing off that I uploaded just because it's pretty generic, and you didn't have to, but I would recommend it because it's pretty generic. You could use it from year to year and make notes and add to it or whatever. But I took some things from there and just put them on my screens and, just made a little bit of my own and used a little bit of our other, the director, Ann Cannon, and I forget who the other one was that did it up. So anyway, so yeah. Did anybody sell anything for Christmas like in October, like last month at all? Because that's really when our selling season can start.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know every year I keep track of all my sales from like October, November, and December, just because, you can start early. So let's just go starting, can't see that. Okay, next one. So yeah, like I said, people are starting early, and if we can be there for them just to, suggest different things, and it's never too early to have a Christmas basket done up. Have it done up and carried around with you in your vehicle. But, we can be somebody's personal shopper and be there for them at whatever, especially men, because, we all love them. And, we just have to help them because they need help, of course, but women too. So, did you guys you took advantage of the sale last month, right? Did you? The holiday pack with the 50% off?
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of people would have been maybe, stocking up on things for Christmas there, and because that's what we learn to do. We learn to shop smart and, sell big because we can profit more, of course. So this is also from that those few papers, Holiday Strategy. So choose your strategy and, what's going to work best for you, because we're all different, right? I'm not a big spa girl, like doing group spas. I'm more of the consultations where I can also get gift-giving ideas like that to whoever comes to me. And also, of course, this is the season for trade shows and stuff like that. And I know it says here trunk. That just reminds me of Susan Kessler. She's a director in Saskatoon. She will fill her trunk with like baskets and whatever, and go around to like vehicle like dealerships and just different places like that where men work. And she sells a ton of product like that, having sets done up and just taking them around and just saying, if anybody needs help with their Christmas or holiday shopping, I have packages already for you if anybody wants any. Open house, so holiday coffees, trunk, gift shows, pampering parties, with other vendors. Open houses. In one of the slides here, I say have two. Like you can have one now and have another one again in December, closer to Christmas, because you're going to get the last minute shoppers like that. So you're going to address the two different, bunches of people who are shopping early, but then maybe need last minute gift giving ideas. Gift giving services for businesses, husbands, families, and friends. Of course, that's what we do, right? We are there at their service. We will help them, whatever they need. We will do whatever, wrap their presents, put the tags on them, whatever. And the spas. So right now we have our cookie lines. And by the way, they said on the director call this morning, both room sprays are out of stock.
Already? Already?
Yep. They were popular. So they said on there they're going to work like drastically, but I mean, something like that just doesn't come back in the next day. So they're going to do the best they can to get it back in quick. So booths and holiday shows, like I said, trade shows, any kind of events like that. This is a busy, busy season for that. Okay, and I know some of you have already got some of that planned. Okay, use your calendar, schedule dates and times, commit to implementing selling ideas you've chosen. So, you know, it's again, it's going to be whatever works best for you. How are you going to use your time the best way you can? And again, everybody's different. We all have different ideas. We all have different things we'd like to do. We all set up differently. And, you know, so focus on what's going to work best for you. Like I said, use the guidelines in the file, what I just showed you here. I would print it off and just make little notes in it yourself. And again, this is something that I do every year, and I don't know where it is, but I did it last year. It's somewhere. You know, when you evaluate your year, so October, November, December, keep that handy and just kind of go back to it and see, you know, maybe you keep track of how many baskets you sold, how many of this, or what worked and what didn't work for you. So just to, you know, compare it from year to year, because every year is going to be different probably. Count down to the holidays. Yeah, for sure. Like December is, you know, it can be a busy month for, you know, parties and things like that. So we really want to get going in November, because that seems to be a really good time to, when you can still kind of have a handle on things. But when December comes, I mean, sometimes it's okay, but, you know, people will say, oh, I can't, you know, I'm so busy. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. You know, busy is a choice, right? So, you know, if somebody's too busy, fine. But so we really want to be prepared in November and especially December for those certain holiday gift giving, whether it's a party, open house, whatever. You choose and use your time, you know, wisely and your energy, because I mean, it's a busy season. We get pretty drained. So this is something they came up with, this acronym, and switch over there again. And I'm sorry it has to be so tiny to get it all on one page, but so countdown is what the acronym is. So of course you're going to call your customers. You're going to go through this, obviously, and you're going to tell them, you know, what's new, what's on sale, what's, you know, if you know their family, if you know who they might shop for. Again, we need to be a personal shopper and make any recommendations and suggestions that we can. Of course, if they're using whatever they're using of ours, we want to keep them up to date on what's new and, like I said, what's on sale. Order products from beauty control as early as possible for a few reasons. Because, especially in December, we have a cutoff date. So we want to make sure we get all of our, you know, any orders in that make sure we get, he's tiptoeing around here. He's going to bed. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, where was I? Order products early, especially too, because we have, you know, in the November to Remember sale that's coming up, we have things in there that's while supplies, what am I trying to say? While supplies last. Thank you. So, you know, if there's something in there that people want or that you are actually going to be, you know, displaying or, you know, giving away, whatever, you want to shop early for that reason, and just so you're ready, just so you're prepared, and you can have everything that's on sale or whatever you're going to be selling in ready for wrapping or gift giving, like the gift baskets. Use your time wisely. I think I talked a little bit about that already. It says Christmas doesn't last all month. because, you know, Christmas is pretty much 1 week, right? So the rest of the month is open. And that's why people say, oh, I'm so busy. So, but you want to be ready. You want to be, you know, you want to have things organized on your December calendar, because you want to be ready for January. And January can sometimes be a little bit slower month, but not as bad as December. December, like I said, is the busy month. So notice the needs of people you come in contact with. December can be a great recruiting month. You might want to have your little 4 products of, if you have the silver case that it comes in, the opportunity case, you can carry that around, or just the 4 pieces of skincare, because, I mean, that package is phenomenal for signing people up. We've done really, really well with it. And to get people to beauty orientation and qualifying order, I forget how many, you know, we had last month, and I was working on a trip, so I was working hard. But I'm finding it very, very easy myself, because of what I'm suggesting to them to order in their qualifying order. So anyway, yeah, just November and December, just keep on recruiting. The case is the same. It's not changing. They announced that this morning on the director call too, which is awesome, because I'm really, really liking it. Treat those on your gift list to a beauty control gift. It is not only welcome, it is smart money management. So yeah, anybody that you want to give a gift to, oh, I don't have them here. You know those business card, not a business card, but the card that I posted on our Dream Team page, I took the little snap, shoot, I wish I would have had it, these little guys. I took these and I put a little dollop of the sugar cookie or ginger cookie hand cream in it, and taped it to the back of one of those cards that I posted for the sample. And I handed some of those out to the moms last night for Halloween.
Oh, cool.
It's just, yeah, I did. That was kind of a last minute thing. I usually hand out something, and that was the only thing that I could think of on short notice, because I had a friend stop in, and, you know, I'm kind of like fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. Didn't have anything ready, so that's what I did. And I mean, you can do the same kind of thing for, you know, gift with purchase, a little sample like this of whatever. And these little things are super cute. They're really easy to put something in and tape onto a business card or something. But yeah, I got those from somewhere. I think it was Canada. But yeah, they're you get a whole bunch for a pretty good price. Determine where you are meeting your goals for the holiday season. So yeah, this is something Cindy went over with us this morning on, you know, just keeping track. What do you want out of this? Like, what are your goals for November? Like, how many reorders do you want to get? How much do you want to sell total? How many recruits do you want this month? If you are, you know, working towards going up to, you know, whatever, senior VIP or VIP, senior VIP, EVIP, or even director, I always recommend and, you know, suggest that if that's what you're wanting to do, then you start acting like a director and have your $1,500 in sales every month and your 3 recruits. By doing that, you will get to where you're wanting to go a lot faster. So depending what you want, you know, have your goals in mind and go from there. Organize for maximum effectiveness. Be ready, have a basket ready to show off. So yeah, just like I said, have something made up, even if it's, I've got a picture down here, the 12 days of Christmas. That's an awesome thing to show people, especially men. Wherever you go, carry stocking stuffers with you, whatever you can fit in your purse even, like just to show somebody, and then, you know, tell them you can wrap it up. And of course, notify myself or your recruiter. And don't forget, cheap as chips, 10 for $1.65. And aren't they nice? Like, they're so beautiful. They're so, yeah, they're really, really well done, I think, this year, and big. They don't fit in my little brochure holder. They're too big. So that's good.
I was really impressed with them when I seen them. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Annette said on the live stream, she said, I think this is the nicest one we've ever done yet. And I think it is. It's very, very well done. And same price, like $1.65 for 10. I don't know how they can do it, but yay.
Are they the same for December?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're not, a sales brochure won't be sent out in December. This is it. This is for November and December. Yeah.
You remember last year, Jackie, they did a little tiny December.
Yeah, like a sales flyer thing. They might do that again. You never know. Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably going to be like maybe Wall Supply. I think it was Wall Supplies last, most of them last year, right? Okay, I just took some of these out of that holiday guide and just some ideas. I don't have pictures of these, but you know, again, we get creative. You take a product, add Dollarama, and voila, you have a great little gift, because honest to God, you can buy anything from Dollarama and make it look good with a product. So is your hot toddy. I like the hot cider mix and the bronzer lighted lip gloss, coffee and cream, a nice little, you know, Christmas mug from Dollarama with the mini hand cream in it, cookies and cream, Keeper, I like that one, lash and lid bath eye cream. You know, again, we are all creative. We all have the ability to be so creative. And I think they're the next ones. Yeah. I really like especially if you have a client group. And if you don't, I suggest you do have a client group on Facebook, because you can post things like this. These are actually Jamie Furrow's, this is American prices. So don't go by the prices, but just really, really cute to put in your client group and sell like that. So again, utilize that Facebook client group, and if you don't have one, you need one. Here's another one that she did, do not disturb. And of course you can do them up however you want, but you can put the little tag on there like do not disturb, holiday relaxation. Okay, this is just an idea of it's pretty fancy wrapping of somebody. So this is your 12 days of Christmas. And again, it's mostly the men that we're going to address. So the idea is, if you don't know, to take 12 days before Christmas, you wrap up a single item, depending on, you know, maybe how much he wants to spend. And so you're going to give him a gift, all these gifts, and he is going to take the gift. We put the tag on it and the sticky note for him to take off, so he knows what to do with it. And he is going to set one of those gifts where we tell him to set it. And this is an idea of, you know, what products he might want to use and where to put it. And then this will be the note. And again, make it up yourself, do whatever. But this is a really, really nice way for making a man look good. Really, you know, the romantic holiday hero. So just for those of you who don't know about the 12 days of Christmas, that's what it is. Some people don't want the 12 days of Christmas, so you could do, you know, say 4, 6, 8, whatever. Some guys tell me, just throw it all in one basket. They don't even want to be bothered to, you know, put it somewhere. But whatever. It's just a really nice thing to do for helping the guy look like a romantic hero. So holiday, oops, geez, I don't know where to put this. Okay. Holding a successful holiday open house. Like I said, have 2 of them, or have 3 of them, you know, whatever. It's totally up to you. And the more you do, the more activity you're probably going to get. Here at the lake, I don't get a ton of people because it's just so small. And honestly, people don't want to drive up here in the wintertime, usually from town or wherever they're coming from. But I do get some, like on the weekend, I had, you know, a few girls from the area just come to see the new products, because it was kind of my extravaganza too, right? So they came to see the the new products, and which was good because they then did their order. But anyway, so again, setup depends on you, your house, what you have to work with, the stock that you have. Don't be spending a bunch of money on things to set up. If you do want to go find something, like I said, Dollarama is awesome. I've just been picking up stuff over the years for myself, and have accumulated too much stuff. But so you want to focus on who you're going to invite and how successful this open house is going to be. You can have some punch or whatever, carbordeaux, but I wouldn't fuss with a bunch of food and stuff. I remember the one year I went all out, and I had like chocolate covered strawberries. That was the year that we had that chocolate souffle, what was it called? That chocolate line. Anyway, so it was chocolate was my theme. So I had like chocolate covered strawberries and a whole bunch of things, and hardly anybody came. And so that's just the way my open house is, because it's just not busy up here. And for those people who, most everybody uses beauty control here anyway, so they see me all the time to come and look at the stuff. So like I said, don't fuss too much just focus on the money making aspect of it, and not stressing over what you're going to do for cheese tray or for food or whatever. So that you can do specials, draws, giveaways, even come between. You can do what's it called, that your discount goes higher as the day goes on, or as, like, say you're going to have maybe a 3-day open house. I can't think of the name. Progressive discount. Thank you. Got it. Okay. So as the hours go during the day, your discount gets a little higher, or whatever. You can work that however you want. Let's see. Like I said, be ready to book spas. Have your lead bag or my lead jar. This is my lead jar. I use my wine bags were always falling over, so I went and actually got a jar. This is actually a vase, a flower vase, I guess. This just reminds me, I have to show you all my stuff that I got today. I forgot to show you. I will do that. Have a holiday gift ready for those who book spas. So you might want, you can have little whatever you want to give away. And it could be some old stock that you just want to give away as a gift that didn't cost you very much, or, whatever. Just have some little gifts ready for those who want to book a spa. And of course, be ready to recruit, because you're probably going to have that $59 package set up, right? Okay, holiday wish list. I got this from somewhere. I can't even remember where, but if you need to add to this, by all means. But this just gives you an idea of what you can put on the holiday wish list for somebody that walks into your open house. So just hand them this, and lots of people even have hand them a bag, either a beauty control bag or a nice paper bag with the gift bag handles, and they can shop. They can shop as if they have a shopping cart, but they have a bag. So they can throw people off their list and do their shopping. And I guess, why are you holding a open house? Sorry. What are your expectations from it? Although don't have too many, as we know, because don't set yourself up for disappointment. If you want, what do you want out of it? There's never a bad thing that comes out of it, though, because something good always comes out of it. Like I said, my extravaganza open house that I had last weekend, I had lots of consultants come, or not lots, but I had a few consultants come to have a look at things and just to have a wine, of course. Carol, our new VIP, she brought some friends of hers to show everybody, because she's super excited about this. And so that was nice that she was able to bring people and show them, just beauty control in general and some of the new stuff. Anyway, so what is your focus on having a holiday open house or an open house in general any time of year. So retail sales, of course, you want to touch base with your customers and show them all the new things that we have, new products that we have, and of course meet new ones. Show your team members, potential team members, and gives them an idea too, or just a little, maybe thinking in the back of their head, geez, maybe I could have an open house. This doesn't look too hard to do. And of course it's not. Maybe you're new somewhere, so you want to get your name out there in the community, get your own house ready for the holidays, which I can't wait to do that. Entertain your friends. Of course, we do that. And for I'm just going to go back to Crystal here, because I remember when she had her open house, and she had such a good open house, and it was just such a really relaxed atmosphere, and it was a Friday night, and everybody was done their work week and just ready to flip their hair back and put their feet up and have a glass of wine. And anyways, it was a really, really good open house because Donna and I were both there.
Yes.
So we were there to help if we needed to help. Anyway, to enjoy the crafty parts, including baking and basket making, which is always fun. I remember I had a lady who had a business in Verdun. She wanted, I forget how many baskets. Oh, Lordy, my bedroom looked like a war zone. But, it was, I think it was over $700 in gift baskets that she wanted to give away with her, with people bought so much worth of clothing from her. She gave them a gift basket too. So that was really nice. Anyway, to good customers, into great customers. So you want to show everybody what we have and give them, they're your clients already. So anybody who's a client, you might want to, this is just an idea. Anybody who's a client of yours that comes for an open house, give them a little 10% more discount or something, to make them feel like the VIP client. To connect with husbands of your customers. Exactly. We need to reach out to men as much as we can because, again, they need help in many ways. More open house do's and don'ts. So do have invites made, even though I didn't last weekend, but I did, reach out to many people in different ways about it. Do create a Facebook event page. That is very important to do because, again, social media, if you're not using social media for your business, you are missing out. So I'll stress that, like I stressed the microdermabrasion. You need to use social media for your business. Do you spend time, do spend time getting people to attend? So again, do not spend too much time on the details, like the decorating and the food and all that. But if you do have time after you're comfortable with, getting people attending, then focus on the other. Do offer free wrapping, of course. Do have an empty basket with products beside it. You don't have to have it all wrapped up, but you can give them an idea of this is the basket, this is how we can do it. You can make it your own with whatever products that you want. Do have a VIP client viewing of your brand new holiday line. So make them feel special. Maybe you can set up a time especially for them before the open house starts. And the wish list, of course. Gifts with purchase. One of them that I love is those little, the little hand mini manicures. If any of you got in on those deals at the beginning of last month, those are awesome to put in. It can be whatever though. Like I'm sure you all have stuff that would work perfect for a gift with purchase. And again, I don't get disappointed because I know where I live and it's just not a very busy place. So, but every year when you have it, you have it around the same time of year, and eventually your clients, your customers, that's going to grow, and it's just going to be a known fact that you have this at this time of year every year. gonna stick you down there. Okay. Why should I start your spa business in October, November, December? And again, there's a lot on this page, sorry, but I had to make it little. To get tax benefits at the end of the year without doing much to earn. You know, we can write off so much, you know, in this business. So gas, phone, house insurance, everything, you know, all the food. And if you do have food, if you do have beverages of whatever for your open house, we can, as you know, you girls know this, we can write things off. Be able to take advantage of discounts. Oh, well, of course, that's one reason that Carol wanted to become a VIP as well, because she wanted her higher discount, and especially this time of year. So things like right there, printer, camera, telephone, whatever. Like I said, it's all deductible to use on your or tax write-offs. Relatives. So, you know, who do you know that's coming for Christmas, or, you know, this is what you can express to anybody new that's signing up. So who do they have coming for Christmas? And of course, you know, practice on family and friends. That is the best kind of practice you're going to get in the beginning, because those are your guinea pigs. Are your friends and acquaintances going to be having any holiday parties? You can help them, you know, with their, if you don't want to do their makeup, you certainly can, but you can also suggest, of course, some of our new awesome products, that nude palette, or the shimmer shadows, or whatever, you know, just show them, make sure you show them our fabulous mascara and everything else that they might want. That highlighting powder, I love that stuff. You're going to travel to see friends and family over the holidays. Of course, you're going to take products with you. Everybody does, so be sure that you do. Take your little spa bag with you and practice on friends and family wherever you're going. Because, you know, you can make immediate sales by letting your friends and family know that your spa business is open for the holiday gift-giving season. And, of course, you can even have this is just a light bulb. You can even have a holiday, it can be separate from your client group, like a holiday gift-giving event page or group page, especially for, because you can even put the men on it that way. I don't know, that just was a thought, just popped up. Attend Beauty U orientation so you're ready to take advantage of the new year. Of course, this is for somebody new, right? So you want to share with them that they'll get everything that they need to know from an orientation. And if not, we're always there to help them, but showing them ways to make money if that's what they choose to do, and of course to save. So looking, what does it say? Everyone's looking for a post-holiday fun thing to do, of course. But January's, you know, looking back, January's usually pretty darn good for our unit sales. And they usually have some pretty wicked sales in January too. So, but as for activity-wise, for spawing and stuff like that, that's where you want to be prepared. I mean, there's not a lot of trade shows and things like that usually in January. So we want to be prepared with something. I know Donna's really working those oxygen facials, and I don't know anywhere down here that I could post that. That's the only thing, like on any garage sale sites or stuff like that. I don't think they allow a lot of home business stuff on there. So I'm just not sure where to post mine yet. But anyway, that's what Donna's doing, and it's working really, really well for her. And may I congratulate her on earning Cancun. I had tears in my eyes when she told me that. I was just so happy about that. Anyway, yeah, she was more happier than me, but I know.
Just throw that oxygen thing on a page, and if they don't allow it, they'll take it off. And if they do allow it, well, great.
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of places will say, or a lot of pages will say, or groups, this is not for home-based businesses or something, I guess.
Yep.
I'm just going to look here. Oh, Susan says congratulations. I just noticed there was a chat. The chat lit up. Okay. What did I miss here? over the holidays, you'll see lots of people that you wouldn't see very often or otherwise. So what a wonderful time, obviously, to introduce them to what we do and what we love. I just threw this in here again because we can never do this too many times, especially for somebody new that might be watching this. And I know I do it in my orientation. Well, actually, I don't do it all the time in my orientation because some people don't want to make money. Go figure. So I'll ask them, would you like me to go over this? And they'll say, oh, no, that's okay. So, that's fine. I don't. So I'm just going to go over this quickly again. And if you guys want to add anything to it, please do. So this is actually Jen Kennedy's. It was 9 ways to make money, and I made it into 10. The spa, of course, it's putting yourself in front of more people because everything happens at the spa. You sell to more people. Well, first of all, you introduce the product to more people, even if they don't buy. You are putting the bug in their ear. You're planting the seed. So you're introducing product to new people or people that you've already, spa'd with. Maybe it's new product. You're going to sell, and you might even recruit. So by also selling to those people, you will probably start to develop reorders with those people. The reorder business, just going to say what Cindy Kaliba said on our director call this morning. She has a goal. She first started off her goal with a $600 a month goal in reorders, and she is now up to $1,500 a month. She sets aside a day or whatever to connect with clients and get reorders from her clients and current, old, new clients, whatever. So that's what her goal is, because you can have a pretty nice business on reorders alone. One-on-one skincare consultations, as you know, that's what I do a lot of, and I enjoy doing them. I just find that it's a really good way to get personal with a person and really explain things more effectively, and I have their full attention while I'm doing it. And it's just a nice, more intimate, get together doing it that way. Event selling, I do a lot of trade shows and different events like that, and I know you guys do too. I don't think maybe she has. I don't know what Susan has done, but I know she's done a lot of sharing with and some spawing like that. Traveling basket, again, this is a great time of year for a traveling basket with those busy people who can't get together with you, but just a way to get the product out. Hey, hi. How are you?
Jackie's on it. I had you on mute because she walked in just gabbing away. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
I got a good discount today. I was really happy.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'll let you guys get back to it.
Okay, really. Traveling baskets. Yeah, like I said, this is a great time of year to share the sugar stuff, share the whatever stuff. It's just a great way to put some things together in a nice little bag or whatever you have, with instructions, with demo sticks, with the 99% alcohol, maybe if you have makeup in there, because that's what's going to sanitize all of that, right? Whatever. Just make sure you put everything in there that's needed to prevent people from dipping their fingers and stuff too. We don't want that. We don't want people dipping their fingers in our stuff. Okay, beauty page. As you all know, most of us have a beauty page where we can make 40% commission because anybody who buys off of there, that's what we make. So if you don't have a beauty page, and you can really work your beauty page because the shipping on there is very decent. It's only like $7 to $9 depending on the person, or on the order. So it's very, very doable. And the postage these days is crazy. Like, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to take up the time on here, but trying to send one of those Volulicious mascara in the mail, they wanted $12 because it didn't fit through the slot. But I made it fit. So it went for $1.80. Walk of life selling. Again, what are we going to carry in our cars with us? What are we going to carry in our purses with us? Or, again, have things made up, wrapped in your vehicle at all times this time of year, so you can show people whatever, just a mock basket or a mock 12 days of Christmas. Wrap up empty boxes just to show people what you could do with it and how you could help them. Lead boxes or bags. Again, my little lead jar. Have them set out in different places and go and collect the entries frequently. Social media, again, I can't stress enough how that is working for people if you utilize it right and do it right on your page and get the right people on your client, in your client group too. That's they're going to be engaged. I'm still having to try to do that. But, the people that I did have engaged are now in our family group. So it's okay. It's all right. And then, of course, build team and earn commissions and rewards and all of that wonderful stuff that we earn, especially as a director. And I just threw this in here because I want people to know, do you understand this VIP and above compensation plan? If you don't, we will go over it because I don't want you missing out on commissions. I believe Liz earned commission again last month, and Liz just cleans up on everything. So I had Mark do that draw tonight, and she got the $54 for the mascara draw, and then he also drew her name for the spas on the calendar. So lucky girl. The money is going to her. So good on you, Liz. You do work hard, and I give kudos to her for, she started working full time again, and she's a busy mom too. Okay, so I just want you guys to be aware of how you look at these compensation. Do you know where you can make your money? And Susan, this is why I want you to start recruiting because Susan has had some phenomenal sales, and she had earned herself commission. And I mean, if it's not something you want to do, that's totally fine. But if it's something that you do want to ever do, or it's in the back of your head, that you're thinking about maybe recruiting, then by all means, you could be earning yourself extra cash as well as the profit from your sales on your products, of course. And like I said, the $59 case is staying. So that's what they announced this morning, again, on our director call. And they are, what else did they say? What was I going to say? It's gone. Can't think of it. Sorry. So use this to your advantage for the next couple months at least. While we know this is still an awesome deal. And again, I would usually gear people towards the BC Facial and the Smooth line only because of what they have in them. They have in them everything and more. There's nothing wrong with this Essentials line, but I love these two lines for addressing, way more things. And of course, it's worth more money. You get more bang on your buck, more bang for your buck out of them too, for the $59, of course. And there they are again. So let's see. Did any of you earn, well, Donna did, I know, the Best Buy cards? I guess we won't know because people will be watching the recording of this. Anyways, there were people that earned this, and you still can, because if you recruited in October, you still have all of November, of course, to do that. And I think I'm going to be having one more. So I think that was 4 for me. So I'm going to buy myself a little something nice from Best Buy. These are 2 really, if you haven't watched them, go to YouTube on Open House Tips and Ideas. Tammy Clary has an amazing, really, we're not going to be setting up our house like Tammy Clary does, but oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful the way she sets up her house and the way she she's been doing this for years and years though. She has, I forget how much she sells at her open houses during holiday season. And then I posted the one with Kelly Broughton on our Dream Team page. If anybody's watched that, I would recommend you watching that as well. And just go to YouTube and type in Beauty Control Open House. You'll get other ideas from there too. You could spend hours on YouTube watching stuff. So the list. I am so excited because the list is actually coming out tomorrow. It's not normally this early. So, as we all know, well, maybe some of us don't, some of you that are new, this is what's going to happen in November. From the 1st to the 15th, when you place a $150 retail order, that is going to unlock your biggest sales of the year. I know it says Thanksgiving, but we have to use the US's slides. So ours is the November to Remember sale. So order $150 between November 1st and 15th. This will unlock your sales of 40% off. And all of the, like I said, the list will be out tomorrow. And so when you shop from the 40% off column, within that list, which you'll see, your discount still will come off of that price. And I worked out just for fun, the microdermabrasion, right? That's $66. So 40% off would be $39.60. And depending on your career level discount and depending how much you bought, like your discount reflects the size of your order. Well, I'm just going to go with 30% off. If you got another 30% off of that, it's $27.72 for a $66 product. So we get to double dip major with this November to Remember sale. If you do not purchase the $150 before, if you don't order $150 before the 15th, you still get to shop from the 20% off column, because there will be a 40% and a 20% off column depending on if you ordered the 150 or not. Oh, well, there's my pick. I'm going to show you anyway. What else do I have?
I just got mine today.
Did you? Yeah, I'm just going to stop the share. And, well, I think you've all seen this. Right. And then, big bag. And they've all got the logo on them. This has pockets on the outside. Very cool. And for the big one, it's so nice. Ta-ta. And the lining is all bee. Yay. So, okay, what else can I tell you? The other thing that I have, and I actually couldn't find a picture of it, was the, that spa day at home package that I've done up before. If you've seen it, with a bottle of wine, I have a list. That, of course. Anyway, it's a list with all the products, and I actually tell her what to do when and when to have a sip of wine. Do you remember that one? Okay. No? Okay. I will post that, and I'll find the picture for it. The husband has, or whoever, boyfriend, has to buy the bottle of wine to go with it. And it's probably, we could probably do it for the price depends on what you want to put in it. But the one that I've done up would be like $150. And then I would print off on a really nice, the paper. See, this is why I don't usually do these at nighttime, because I can't think. The paper that I print on has bamboo or, really nice, relaxing looking paper that I printed off on and stick it in with that. So it tells her to pretty much take that bag of stuff, go in the bathroom, lock the door with your bottle of wine and a glass, and pamper yourself is what it is. So I call it your spa at home. No, what do we call it? Spa yourself at home package or something like that. And these, I need some more of these little guys, but even these, like, these little bags, they're so usable. I mean, you put a little, you can get some of the wire ribbon and stuff even to add to it. Those look really nice on a, trade show table, and just to give away like that too. How about your input? Give me some feedback. What are you guys doing? What do you got going on? How do you like to display your products? How do you like to wrap your products? What's worked for you in the past?
Well, my best seller right now would be the manicure sets that I put together. I can actually grab them for you.
Oh no, that's right. You did them up. Yeah, that's right. She got nice little bags too.
Where did you get those white bags, Jackie?
Oh, I think I actually got those from WR Display.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I got from Gales were too small.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it in?
This is one. I went to the dollar store and I bought just bowls, or they had these mugs. And then I got these little spoons from the dollar store. You can't really see it in there, but they're just tiny little spoons, but they're actually metal spoons. And the directions that I give when I sell this is that it has to go by your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink. It's to prevent you from putting it away and forgetting about it.
Yeah.
And it seems to be a really good seller that way.
Good.
The hand manicure stuff sits right in it, and
yeah, good idea.
On the side, so it's probably one of my best promos.
Yeah. Yeah, good. I gotta take a drink, sorry.
And right now I kind of made hay with the bath soak and the bath minerals when they were on good sale.
Yeah.
And I have them packaged in one bath soak and one bath minerals together as a special price.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, they're such a good pair together, for sure. What about you, Donna? Is there anything that has worked well for you in the past, or what you like to pair up together, or some of your top sellers, or how you display? Just any it doesn't have to be that. Anything that you want to share that works for you, besides your oxygen facials.
My oxygen facials. And actually, when I got my director's pack, when I got the nude palette and the room spray sets, I just took them to work in a Christmas box, and I took them to everybody and I showed them.
In a Christmas box?
Just in a Christmas box. You know the boxes you got from the dollar store?
Okay, yeah.
So they looked Christmassy.
Yep. Oh, yeah, good.
So I just took them, and I was working nights, of course, so I just took them around to everybody and showed them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm distressed now to hear that they're sold out.
Well, just the room spray, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's such a nice little set.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
And I really emphasized the fact that it would be an awesome, like, stocking stuffer gift or a coach gift, because there's a foaming hand soap in there, and there's so many things that it's not applicable to men.
Yeah.
But I thought the room spray, well, this is not nice to say, but it's true.
Yeah.
The room spray and the foaming hand soap would be a perfect man's gift, because it's a nice potpourri.
Yeah.
Or a poopery.
Poopery, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Although, I'm still working on a spa basket.
Awesome.
Good. Right on. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. They said that it's out in the States, but I wonder if we went and tried to put it in our carts, because don't forget, we have Canadian warehouse, right? So we might be able to still get it. I'm not sure. So food
That's
for
a good
thought.
idea. I mean, be smart to do that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question for you, Jackie.
Yeah.
Did anybody mention how they're making out on the SPF, if they've got any dates for this inspection? Nothing.
No, the email that we got from Rick a while ago was just apologizing as much as he could apologize, and it's just out of beauty control hands. We're still waiting for them to do the inspection for us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, that's okay. I was just curious because again, they have the sunscreen on the November to Remember, and I want it.
I want it.
For my holiday. I might have to connect with somebody in the States.
When's your holiday again?
Not till February. I'm hoping it'll be back by then, but.
Oh, well, yeah. Hopefully. But if not, yeah, for sure. When in February again?
February 11th to the 26th.
Okay. I'll be coming back from Dallas.
I know. I've seen those dates.
I hope.
I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to leadership.
Actually, it is open to EVIPs.
I've seen the email.
Oh, you got an email. Good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well. Did she say something else? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment, unless you guys have something you want to add or question or anything. But I'm tapped out.
No, that was pretty good summary.
I think it was really good tips.
Okay, but like I said, it's just little snippets from this. Well, quite a bit from this, but I'd still print that off and keep it.
Yes, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I printed one, but it wasn't yours, so I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, for sure. And if there's anything, like I'll post some stuff anytime I find something, like I'll post that Spot Yourself at Home and different things like that, just so you guys can and share with your girls, and let's rock this couple months.
Awesome.
I think I am going to put out another challenge for anybody who does order the 150. I'm not sure dollar wise, but I think I'd like to do another money thing on anybody that, pre-qualifies, I guess, or qualifies for the November to Remember sale. I'd like to do something for them, because that's open to everybody. It's not, just for selling or, spawing, recruiting girls. It's open to everybody, like the mascara one. So I think I'll do that. And same thing goes with spas. Like if I'll put in $10 for every 10 spas that we have. And honestly, the size of our unit, we should have like 50 spas on the calendar, but we don't.
Well, I put lots on today, but it's mostly trade show stuff, so it's not really spas, but
that counts though. It's still the same. It's still the same.
Yeah.
I always stress that a spa is a one-on-one. It's a trade show. It's a meeting with your girlfriend and having a coffee and squirting some sugar cookie on her or something, Something.
You betcha.
It's sharing the products, right? So it's not just, awesome, Susan, great.
Oh, awesome.
Good for you. Yeah, awesome. But, it's not just groups. I mean, if it was group spas, I'd never have spas on the calendar. So it's...
True.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. We do what works for us. And until it doesn't, then I'm going to keep doing it, because that's what works for me. So anyways, girls, we've been on here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, still, it's it's good to connect. It's good to go over stuff like this, and it's a good refresher. It's good for anybody new, and I hope you still had some takeaways today. And it was awesome to see you again. And congratulations again, Donna and me.
Thanks, Mama.
Enjoy, girls.
And yeah, so good luck, everybody, and we'll touch base again very soon. And have a good rest of the evening. I'm going to stop recording.